Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a good day today. As you can tell from the title below, today I'm going to be showing you my skincare routine. Thank you so much to the person on Kmart who suggested this for me because I think it's a really good idea for a video and people love watching it, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Quite a few of the products that I use in my skincare routine are by the brand Sukin, so I apologize if you don't personally like it. My skin has always been more on the dry side ever since I was really young. I've never gone on the oily side at all, so I don't really know much about those products, so I apologize about that. But basically all of the products I use are focused on just keeping my skin as moisturized as possible. I found that it has worked quite a bit as I don't think my skin's that dry anymore. Like right now it feels pretty normal and it used to just feel scaly and gross. My skin is also very sensitive. Since I was very young, I would often try products and I'll just get a reaction. I'll just get like red patches or it just feel really itchy or stingy. So when I found Sukin and I didn't get any reaction at all, it was the best feeling. So if you have sensitive skin too and you haven't tried out Sukin, I seriously suggest you do. I also have eczema. It's mainly on my body and it's rarely on my face. I used to get it a lot on my face though, and now it's very rare. So it means that this is working and it's not irritating it, which is good. Also, one more awesome thing about the skincare routine. I haven't gotten pimples in ages, and if I do, they're just tiny little ones that just sort of fade over a few days, which is amazing because throughout high school I always had pimples. Not a huge amount, but they were just always there. You know, like you'll get one, it will go away, you get a new one. It's hard to know how much of it is the skincare routine because obviously my diet might have changed or I might have just grown out of it. I want to be completely honest with you guys. Sometimes I don't do this routine and I think that's perfectly fine. If you do this majority of the time, your skin will be healthier than it will be if you didn't do it at all. So sometimes I just use makeup wipes. My mum buys different makeup wipes for us all the time, so I don't have a particular brand I'm really into, but these ones are the Garnier Micellar cleansing wipes, and mum tried them before and she said they felt really nice, so that's good if you don't have much time. I find that my face does feel quite clean if I use it, but it isn't actually clean because if you go back in with other products you notice more stuff come off. A lazy version would be to use this and then a moisturizer because obviously my skin is dry, so this would just rip all the oils off it. Also, I don't use all of these products twice a day. Usually in the morning I just cleanse my face in the shower and then moisturize it before I put makeup on. I do try to do this every single night. So to remove my makeup, I use the Sukin Micellar cleansing water, and I just use some, what are these even called? Like little makeup removing pads. I don't really have a preference with which ones to use as long as they're not too cheap because then they get all fluffy and gross. I've only started using this in the last couple of months, but I have definitely seen a difference in my skin, and I think it's mainly because makeup wipes and cleansers don't remove anywhere near as much as this. So I really suggest micellar water, and this is definitely much cheaper than other brands, so yeah, I suggest this. Also at Chemist Warehouse, Sukin is on sale all the time, so go there. I just pour a little bit on the pad and then wipe it on my face. Usually this would take a bit longer as I'd have skin makeup on, but today when I went shopping I just put some lip products and mascara on. On days like this I still put it on my skin as I guess it's still dirty in some ways. Like I can see dirt, which I know is gross, but it's normal, like we've been out and about all day. I love how soothing this feels on my skin. There are not many products out there that can make my skin feel this way. I also love the scent of this. It's cucumber and chamomile, which doesn't sound that great, but it just smells so nice. So I basically just leave it on my eyes for a little bit and then wipe away. I need to remember I also put some eyebrow gel in. I seem to always forget because they look so natural that I just forget what they usually look like. Don't recommend to get it in your eye. Yeah, it's quite natural, but it still feels crap while it's in there. So that I know I don't have just flakes all over my face, which I probably do right now, I'm going to go in with just a clean pad. I forgot how I had lip product on, even though I just mentioned that I did before. Okay, so now that I've used my micellar water, then I move on to my cleanser, and as you probably guessed it, it's by Sukin again, and it's the Sukin Sensitive Cleansing Lotion. I used to use the cleansing gel, and that was pretty good, but I don't think it was really that great for sensitive skin, as cleansing is just so much more moisturizing. And also I remember to get the sensitive one, as I don't know what they put in it, but it's just so much more soothing for me. This one actually hasn't been used yet, which is exciting. I got it today at Chemist Warehouse. I just use a little bit in my hands and then I just massage it all over my face. This is probably the first cleanser I've ever used that actually feels moisturizing. I honestly didn't even think that cleansers could feel moisturizing until I used this. I always thought it was something that was sort of a bit stripping, kind of like a shampoo in your hair. Also, if you can see my neck and you're wondering what that is eczema. So yeah, I basically just massage it all over my face. You could obviously start with a wet face too, but I find that this is a good way to sort of work in my skin before I sort of like make this all watery and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go wash this off my face. And then I just pat my face dry with a towel. Obviously, I'm not as gentle sometimes, but I know it's really good for your skin to do this. I think it also prevents like wrinkling or something, so I suggest that you do this if you don't already. This actually proves that even micellar water doesn't get everything off, because there is mascara in here, and there probably would have been foundation if I was wearing some. I probably should have worn foundation today just for this video so you could have seen it like being removed. Sorry about that. If I happen to have any pimples on my face, this is when I would go in with my tea tree oil. This is by the brand Plantation, and I love this stuff. This is such a good way to get rid of pimples. It works better than any other treatment I've ever used. Don't be fooled by the fact that it's a natural product. It is antiseptic, so trust me, you can feel the burn. It's also really good because you don't need to use much at all. You basically just grab a little cotton bud and then place it on the pimple, and then within a couple of days I find that it will be gone, or even quicker than that sometimes. I swear sometimes I'll wake up and it'll be gone. It's crazy. I don't have any pimples on my face at the moment. I'm going to skip that step for today, and I'm going to move on to my moisturizer. Again, Sukin. This is the Sukin Sensitive Facial Moisturizer, so it's the same one as this because they're both sensitive. But I'm gonna be honest, it's actually my second favorite moisturizer. My favorite one ever is by the brand Trilogy, but it's worth like $40, and I just can't bring myself to spend that much. Very, very frustrating, but this is definitely still very good. I just found that that made my skin look absolutely beautiful. The reason that I tried that, by the way, is because my mum tried it and she didn't like the scent, so she gave it to me, and then I fell in love. So anyway, I just use a pump of this. I think I just put way too much on my hand, and then I just apply it all over my face and then down my neck as well, which surprisingly doesn't actually irritate my eczema, which is a good sign because like everything does. So yeah, I just pull it down the neck a little bit. I honestly don't do this on purpose. This is just when I have too much product. If I happen to have eczema on my face, which I don't right now, which is awesome, then I would come in with this fatty ointment, which is such a weird name, and I basically got this from the chemist after I went to the doctor's. So if you have eczema, go to the doctor and get something, because that has been the best thing so far for my eczema. Sometimes instead of using my facial moisturizer, I would use a facial oil instead. I know you can use both at once, but I just prefer to use them individually. My favorite facial oil was the Certified Organic Rosehip Oil, and I think it's by the brand Assno, or is the brand Rosehip? I'm not sure, but I think any rosehip oil would be the same. I loved how this made my skin look. Like seriously, I would wake up in the morning, no makeup on, and I'd actually just feel so glowy and pretty, and oh, I just loved it so much. I've really got to get another one of these. They're not very expensive too. I think this was only about $12. Recently I got a different oil, so that's why I'm not letting myself buy this new one yet, and it was the Body Shop Beautifying Oil. I think this product is really nice and it smells great, and I think it's cool how you can use it on multiple things at once, but I just don't think it's anywhere near as moisturizing as these. Maybe because it's a dry oil, it's not as thick or something. I think this will be good for those of you out there who are more on the oily skin side, because I know people with oily skin feel very weird moisturizing because it feels kind of pointless, but trust me, you need to. If you don't moisturize, your skin is going to crave more moisture, and then it's going to create more oil, and it just becomes a cycle. So I think a dry oil like this would be perfect, because then it won't feel gross and heavy on your skin, but it will definitely keep it moisturized still. I'm going to apply a little bit on my face right now. I also like putting it on my eyebrows and my eyelashes while I do this, because I know the oil is really, really good at keeping your hairs on your face all healthy. I wonder if it would work well on beards, like if you're trying to keep it all like luscious and healthy. Anyway, this is it for my like daily skin routine, but I thought I'd show you guys some products that I use every now and then. I'm obviously not going to put them on my face right now, but I just thought I'll just show you. I honestly don't use any fancy face masks, and I haven't before, and I would love to, but I just can't bring myself to spend that kind of money at this stage. But when I do have the money, I really, really want to try the brand Naked, which is by Brittany Lee Saunders. At the moment, I'm using more affordable stuff. So this is by the brand Beauty and Me, and it's a face mask. I do feel that it makes my skin slightly more moisturized and slightly more healthy. And to be honest, this only costs like $2, and I've been using it for ages now. I just put this on once a week while I'm like tidying or having a bath or something. Also, I'm very slowly trying all of the Kmart brand face masks. As some of you guys might know from my vlogs, I'm slowly reviewing these in my vlogs over time. If you're interested in hearing those, then start watching my vlogs. I'm loving this so far. It makes my skin feel really, really nice, and oh my god, the scent is incredible. Also, some of you guys might remember that I used to use deep cleansing pore strips. I haven't bought them for a while, and I still have one left. ever gonna buy them again for two reasons. The first thing is I've read that it can be really harmful for your skin, which is understandable because it's almost like you're pulling like a band-aid. That can't be very good. And sometimes for some people with sensitive skin, which scares me, it can cause broken capillaries, and that really worries me. So after I've used this last one, I don't think I'm ever gonna buy them again. Also, second thing is I found out that blackheads are just like something that's always there. Obviously you can remove the dirt, but they just fill up again. Like they're a hole ready to be filled. So I think it's almost a waste of money to just regularly keep buying it to just like strip the same thing. I guess you could say that about like hair though and waxing, but it's just not enough of a problem for me that I would go out and buy it again. But this did used to be my skincare routine. I think I used to use them about once a month. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment below any suggestions for other routine videos that you'd like to see. I apologize for my horribly chipped nails. I always have them perfectly painted in videos. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Bye!